One too many and you might turn Bertie.
This BMW is perfectly balanced between the wheels for safer road holding. There's no need to explain what makes this BMW safer. The BMW 3 Series, on balance, they're safer.
Are you cold with an AM? What was that?
Wait on.
Hey, heads up, look out!
Wait a minute. Can you see anything yet?
Just a second, settle down. He's opening the refrigerator.
Oh, what does he have? What does he have? I can't see through you!
Would you move over, please? Wait a minute. It's...
Bertie?
Come on! Definitely second!
Fancy a burger?
No way.
Fancy fish and chips?
I don't.
Fancy a pizza? Fancy a change?
Yeah.
Try a KFC variety meal. 2 pieces of original recipe chicken, 2 hot wings, regular fries, and a regular Pepsi, all for only $2.99. The variety meal at KFC, where great value never tasted so good.
Is that for you?
Yeah, it's my new healthier lifestyle. Regular exercise, and the first step, Kellogg's Bran Flakes.
Kellogg's Bran Flakes?
Yeah, they're high in fiber and low in fat.
Not bad.
Right, let's get started. Hold this. Take that.
Stick it. Not there.
Found it.
Well, aren't you going to try it out then?
I don't want to overdo it on the first day.
Kellogg's Bran Flakes, a step in the right direction.
Biro, grass, yuck. Use new Vanish Gel before you wash and wipe out the stains some Ultra Powders alone can leave behind.
I've discovered perfection. L'Oreal Perfection. The perfect harmony of makeup with care. Rouge Sublime. For moisturizing hour after hour. Ultra Length Protein Mascara. For lashes that are longer, stronger. Lightness foundation with liposomes to caress my skin, so it's flawlessly perfect.
L'Oreal Perfection. Perfect makeup, perfect care too.
The economy could boom. The Deutschmark could fall. Inflation could rise. There could be an oil crisis. The economy could dip. Wall Street could soar. Inflation could fall. The pound could strengthen.
Share your tears whenever you're sad. To face each new day with you, good or bad. I'll never settle for less.
New from Nivea Visage Energizing Vitality Cream. Our unique Nanosphere complex carries active ingredients which enhance your skin's look of natural vitality. From Nivea Visage Energizing Vitality Cream, naturally beautiful face care.
You can't have a small car that's good on the open road.
You can with a Nissan.
And now all new Micras come with a year's free insurance. You can with a Nissan.
In millions of packets of scrumptious Monster Munch, we're giving away these colourful transfers. There are 10 to collect, and if you find a fantastic back transfer, you'll win a fantastic computer game. Hello, who's this then? Think Monster finished his Monster Munch before he started his game. Monster Munch for monster appetites and monster prizes.
To add light and warmth, the easy way, use Crown Cream's emulsion. Make your home your own with Crown.
So, how's your new girlfriend?
Oh, you'll see her. She'll be here soon.
And you're eating onions?
Yeah, I love them.
She's gonna love your onion breath.
Doesn't matter. I've got double mint.
After you eat, have some double mint. Double mint, double fresh. For that moment of double freshness, just when you need it.
Double mint, refresh refreshes your breath naturally.
Select cuts from Whiskers are definitely Smokey's big favourites, and no wonder, there are lots of delicious varieties. All individual meaty pieces, succulent, juicy, and Smokey says they taste as good as they look. Now you see them? Now you don't. Whiskers Select Cuts. Cats would buy Whiskers.
Is that your Sarah? Yes. Those ankles, does she take after you?
Darling, I'll have to go. Come on.
know.
Hello, James. Oh, hello. Oh, darling, you haven't sent the package.
Yes, a wedding present for Sophie.
Waterford crystal goblets.
Post office. Quaint idea.
This is Waterford crystal.
Yeah, post office.
It's the place where you get the stamps and
Ask
things.
them. See the chap or chapess behind desk?
Yeah.
And ask. Give you many, many pieces of advice. China, jewellery, they'll do it. Post office.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Ankles. Mm-hmm. Fathers. Shame.
Well, that's the sign up.
Yeah, the sign for Dad's neighbours to throw a street party.
They heard that when you left.
Don't bicker. Moving house is painful enough.
Yeah, painful for Dad. He's been in the house so long, I hear you have to treat him for woodworm.
Yes, well, Abbey National's home movers deal will soften the blow a bit.
What's that when it's at home?
I'll tell you what it is, matey. Unlike some places, Abbey decided it might actually be quite nice to offer an incentive for staying with them when you move house. Now shut up and hold this.
Yes, well, what it does mean is that we could move to that cottage near you. You could pop in whenever you like for coffee or dinner or anything. Your father would like that, wouldn't you, dear?
Abbey National, the habit of a lifetime.
In 1993, Nissan exported more cars from Britain than any other manufacturer.
The new Renault 19. You're looking at temptation.
Have to start somewhere.
That implies you'd only seek to help an Asian person, but you wouldn't, would you?
Not necessarily, no. Obviously, if you see a crime being committed, you would respond. You wouldn't ask the person their nationality or anything like that. You would go there and actively help the person.
Chris, but in a sense, these are all, aren't they, kind of prima facie evidence of a failure of the police?
And in fact,
if you take a pessimistic view, yes. If we can harness it into the partnership that I would like to see, then I'm not going to be against it.
But how can you...
But I want it as a partnership. I want it as something that we know about, that we take part in.
How do you work this into a partnership?
And in fact,
Talk to him.
if I may come in for a moment, Chris, the matters that you've just been talking about, the cameras and the patrols and so on, we actually offered this to the police about 18 months ago, and we said that we'd like to set up mobile patrols with the camcorders and cameras and work in assistance with the police. And the police said it's a terrible idea. And this is something that we've always offered to work alongside the police, and of course we do work with the police.
Well, you seem to be quite benign about all this, Crispin, as if, well, if that's what they want to do, fine, as long as they don't break the law. But are you really as kind of relaxed and philosophical about this proliferation of self-policing initiatives which we've got here? No, he's not.
Not entirely. Come on, you're right, you're pushing me for what you want. But what I have found, I mean, my difference is this. I worked in London for 20 years, where it's extremely hard to pin down a community, where the Guardian Angels moved in and started policing the northern line of the tube system because they thought there was a need. I have to say that in working in South London alongside them there, I didn't see any dramatic effect in what they did. But there are other places, and you're talking Glasgow now, where the sense of community, the sense of belonging, particularly the identification of people being Scottish, is something that's enormously strong. There is a different feel to the community initiatives that I'm getting here, and I now have to restrict a little and speak about what I find in Glasgow. And if I get a community here And that gentleman might be from an Asian community on the south side of Glasgow, I know not. But if he's talking about something like that on the south side of Glasgow and he wants to work with local police, yes, I think he would find a more benign and receptive attitude.
And this partnership has developed. What's the partnership you've got? What have you been doing? What are the kind of... Can you give me an example, a recent example?
The partnerships that we have significantly in the Strathclyde area relate to things like Safe Strathclyde Resource Centre, who deal with local schemes run by local people and founded by local people, who start with a safety audit, look through and cover a remit beyond crime prevention. We have all the usual things in terms of crime prevention panels. We have close links with banks, with building societies, with the people who can look after your interests, your money.
And recently you established
prevent you losing money.
You actually put an operation in force with roadblocks, didn't you?
Right.
What was that?
Operation Turnkey is a 3-month initiative aimed at what Scots know as housebreaking and what's been referred to here as burglary. All you're talking is a legal term. The aim of the roadblocks significantly, and again you have to explain to your viewers this is something that can't happen under the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, but is still possible under Scottish legislation.
Not in English and Welsh law.
Not in England and Wales, but in Scotland. Was simply to stop most vehicles on most roads at a certain time of night and to see what we could turn up.
A random stop and search.
A complete stop of vehicles, but a specific search, not a random search.
So, right, okay.
Vehicles were targeted, individuals were targeted.